Hello, if you are watching this video, it's because you have Miss K's face. We're just doing one example together, so I want to talk just for like 60 seconds about things that are going to change just a little bit. So Park was released and the sample test was released, and it's extremely challenging. So these videos are now like taking pieces of information that you knew and upping it one level. So it's going to take a lot of focus. You might have questions, and that's okay. As long as you attempt the problem, if you have a question you totally don't get it, just write a note to myself or Miss K on your paper that's like, hey, I don't get this, I need one-on-one help with this, and we can get that for you. But we'll get started. There's one example and there's two problems on your own. One is just a regular multiple choice, and the other one is like kind of a constructed response. And then at the end of each packet, you're going to have something called tomorrow's preview, which previews a question that you haven't seen before, but you may be able to solve. And if you can get that problem right and show all your work, it's worth an extra bonus ticket. So we're going to get started right away. My problem is 1/4 times the quantity 12 minus 10x plus 8. This problem looks like a distribution problem, so that's what we're going to do. So let's get started. There's two different things you can do. Option one is you can distribute 1/4 times each of these numbers, and that totally works. But I see something different in this problem that I'm going to try, because I think it might make this whole process a little bit quicker. So what I see, can I combine any like terms in the parentheses? I see a 12, and I see 8. And then I see negative 10x. There's nothing else that has an x on it, so I can't combine these. But 8 and 12 I can combine into 20. So I have 20 minus 10x times 1/4. Next I'm going to distribute 1/4 times 20. So I can write that as 1/4 times 20. And I can write whole numbers as a fraction over 1. 1 times 20 is 20. 4 times 1 is 4. I'm left with a fraction 20 over 4. This fraction bar means to divide. So this is 20 divided by 4. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So 1/4 times 20 is 5. I also need to do 1/4 times a negative 10x. I'm going to do that work right here. I'm going to X this out because I've already done that. 1/4 times negative 10x. Well, I know my answer is going to be negative, so I'm just going to put that in right now. 1/4 times 10x. And I can write 10x as a fraction by making it 10x over 1. 1 times 10 is 10. Or 1 times 10x is 10x. And 4 times 1 is 4. So I have 10x over 4. I'm just going to write that as is right now, minus 10/4 x. I'm going to look at my answers. Answer A, we're seeing what is equivalent. So I'm trying to find things that are equivalent to this. Now there's a few things I can do with this, so I might have more than one answer. But I'm just going to start off and see if there's anything that looks like this. 5 minus 10/4 x. If you look at your answer key, I don't see anything that looks like that. I see some mixed numbers, and I see some improper fractions. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this and see if I can reduce it at all. Well, both 10 and 4 are divisible by 2. So I'm going to change this. Instead of 5 minus 10 over 4x, it's going to be 5 minus 10 divided by 2 is 5. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 5 minus 5 over 2x. I'm going to see if I see that answer. 5 minus 5 over 2x. I would circle C because I see that answer as C. Now this question says select all that apply. We've seen some questions like this. Select all that apply means that there's going to be more than one correct answer. There could be 4 correct answers, there could be 2, there could be 3. It's unknown how many, but I know that it's going to be more than one, so I'm going to continue to look. I see F. F has a negative 5x plus a positive 5. This is the same thing. As long as my negative 5x, as long as my 5x is negative and my 5 is positive, I can rewrite it in a different order. So F is also a correct answer. And then the last thing I want to do or try is see if I can do something with this improper fraction. So I'm just going to move my work up here. 5 over 2, that's top in, bottom out. 2 goes into 5 2 times. And I'm changing this improper fraction to a mixed number because I saw a mixed number as one of my answer choices. And I know that this is negative, so it's going to be a negative 2.5x and a positive 5. So I know I'm looking for an answer that's negative 2.5x plus 5 or 5 minus 2.5x. Notice that my 2.5 is negative both times and my 5 is positive both times. I'm going to look and see if I see either of those. I see this first one, so I'm also going to pick D as an answer. I can be confident that neither A or B are the answers because they just have something with x and they don't include this constant of 5. And I can be confident that E is not my answer because that constant is a constant of 3 and I'm looking for a constant of 5. So in problem 1, we have 3 correct answers, C, D, and F. You have problem 2. You'll notice that problem 2 only has 4 answers, so there's only 1 correct answer. And on the back, you're going to look at Frederick's work and critique his and see if you can come up with some of your own. Good luck.